Questions continue to mount about conditions inside the Federal Immigration Detention Center in Aurora. State and county health leaders say they are still having trouble accessing that facility even after a reported tuberculosis case and other health complaints. Now, Governor Polis wants a meeting with the GEO Group, the company contracted by the Department of Homeland Security, after the group missed a deadline to let state health officials inside of that facility. Kelly Worthman is your reporter in Aurora. And Kelly, this tuberculosis case was confirmed weeks ago, and health officials still haven't been allowed inside to investigate any possible exposure or spread.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And ICE did tell us that one detainee was confirmed to have TB. They were treated and then deported. Yet there remains concern how many other people inside that facility were exposed. So we spoke with a medical advocate who asked we conceal their identity to protect those still inside the facility. And they told us not only is there concern about the health of other detainees, but also the guards, other staff who may have been exposed, and then they go home to their families in other parts of the community.
It's really life or death at this point.
Behind the walls of the GEO detention facility, a place our cameras have not been allowed since 2019, are conditions those who can get inside say are worsening by the day.
They bang on the doors and beg for help, and nobody comes to help them.
From little to no air conditioning to limited access to clean water, complaints to state and county health departments have been piling up for weeks. Some reports obtained by CBS Colorado describe deteriorating health conditions and detainees struggling to get medical attention.
They are now in such severe condition, not receiving any medical treatment for their symptoms, and now they're showing signs of potential sinus infections, bronchitis, pneumonia.
And health officials say they're struggling to get answers. Adams County Health and the Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment both say the GEO Group has not provided medical records or granted access needed to investigate the recent tuberculosis case or possible exposures.
It's really important to understand that it's not just affecting people inside. We, the community, the families, the lawyers, the staff, everybody's going into that building. And if there is a public health threat, if there is tuberculosis, then that's impacting everyone in the community.
In a statement to CBS Colorado last week, an ICE spokesperson claims the detention facility has complied with all federal CDC guidelines and policies on communicable diseases. With complaints mounting and questions left unanswered, advocates say the clock is ticking.
Someone is going to die, and quite soon, if we don't get a handle on this.
Now, shortly before this newscast, we got a new statement from the Department of Homeland Security regarding the air conditioning at the facility. It says, quote, over several weeks, the Aurora ICE facility has worked to repair and maintain its air conditioning system. As of today, the entire facility has functioning air conditioning. Adding, at no time during repairs did the facility reach dangerous temperatures, and fans and ice water were provided to detainees. Now, we also got a statement from Attorney General Phil Weiser, also saying that he is standing with Governor Polis in doing everything that they can, along with state health officials, to bring GEO into compliance with law.
Really kind of sobering and scary warning there from that health advocate that you talked to.
I mean, you think about it, there is that exposure, and that's what health officials want to investigate to make sure that there isn't a greater risk.
All right, Kelly, thank you.